Please take small children by the hand and watch your step onto the moving platform. The platform and your time machine vehicle are moving at an equal speed. The sliding doors on your time machine will close automatically. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside the vehicle. And please watch your children. Thank you. Welcome aboard Spaceship Earth. This slow-moving journey will take you from the dawn of recorded history to the promise of tomorrow. Spaceship Earth is a slow-moving trip through time that shows the importance of communication in our lives. During the journey, your time machine vehicle will slowly rotate backwards and may stop momentarily. Please remain seated at all times and enjoy your trip aboard Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is a slow-moving trip through time that shows the Like a grand and miraculous spaceship, our planet has sailed through the universe of time. And for a brief moment, we have been among its many passengers. From the very beginning, we have always sought to reach out to one another, to bridge the gaps between us, to communicate. Across a lonely, hostile planet, our early ancestors spread out in search of food and shelter. Many moon times ago, in the bleak sky time, with the development of language came a vital key to our survival. For the first time, we could share and learn from one another. We bonded together in small tribes and prospered, no longer isolated, no longer alone.
Then we made a great fire. We surrounded him with our torches of fire. Then the mastodon became afraid and he ran from us. Lo, everyone who shall make petition to Vizier concerning fear.
Ages later, the Egyptians invented the first written communications, a complex language of hieroglyphic pictures and symbols. With the creation of papyrus scrolls came the world's first piece of paper. Now, without ever leaving their palaces, pharaohs could deliver proclamations and decrees to subjects across the land.
To the royal scribe and Vizier Amenhotep. May he live to be happy and prosperous.
Phoenician merchants established the earliest commercial highways, trading goods and information at distant ports of call. To aid in record keeping, they created the first common alphabet and shared this new tool across the Mediterranean.
Good, my friend, we shall haul your wares to Tarshish as stipulated here. Farewell, and may the great gods protect you and all that is yours.
In ancient Greece, the spoken word was elevated to a fine art. Philosophers debated with one another in plazas, and storytellers found a new forum for personal expression. The theatre was born.
Marcelli, take this message to DC.
The mighty Roman Empire bridged 3 continents with a vast system of roads, the fastest information highways the world had ever known. East, west, north and south, all roads led to Rome.
Goodbye to you also.
But these same roads were turned against Rome by invaders, whose destruction left ages of knowledge and wisdom in the ashes that would become the Dark Ages. But all was not lost, for far across the land from Cairo to Cordoba, Jewish teachers and Islamic scholars continued the quest for knowledge. In libraries of wisdom, they debated ideas and shared new discoveries with all who would listen. In Western abbeys, monks toil endlessly in lonely isolation, copying ancient books of wisdom and revelations for future generations. Finally, from the depth of the Dark Ages came the Age of Enlightenment, the Renaissance, and in this era came a powerful new invention, the movable type printing press. Scientists, explorers, and scholars spread their discoveries in books and essays. Poets, musicians, and artists, fueled by the passion of the age, created timeless works of beauty and majesty.
Your great art shall be to keep the world in lasting peace, to spare the humble foe, and to crush the proud. Let others be great sculptors, orators, and astronomers. But you, Romans, learn to rule the nations.
On this wave of inspiration, we sailed into a bold new era of communications, bringing an explosion of tools and technologies which would bridge people around the world as never before. And as our appetite for information and knowledge grew, the world began to shrink.
Links to continents. Read all about it. Telephone crosses Atlantic. Get your evening paper here.
I'm sorry that line was busy. Number please. One moment, I'll connect you. Number please. One moment, I'll connect you.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. I have a beautiful planet.
Today, we possess the ability to connect with one another instantly, anywhere on the planet.
Do you want to sing my team's winning run? Cool, launch it over. Okay, wait. Keiko, it's you. Excellent. I knew you were a star.
A new communications super network is being built before our eyes. Spaceship Earth glows with billions of interactions, carrying news and information at the very speed of light. But will these seemingly infinite communications become a flood of electronic babble? Or will we use this power to usher in a new age of understanding and cooperation on this, our Spaceship Earth? Attention travelers, please remain seated. Your vehicle is rotating backwards for your return to Earth. Attention travelers, please remain seated. Your vehicle is rotating backwards for your return to Earth. Attention travelers, please remain seated. Your vehicle is... Physical distance is no longer a barrier to communication. Today, the entire world is our next-door neighbor. Our news is their news ours. We share our hopes and concerns with the whole planet. We truly live in a global neighborhood. and we'll get back to that late-breaking story. But first, let's take a final look at today's news. Wondrous new tools will help us learn more about ourselves, each other, and the planet we share. Spaceship Earth will become our virtual classroom.
Why not try a dragonfly? What for? A space shuttle? Awesome! First we need to shorten his wings and change his body shape. Let's see what you can do with an alien planet.
As we greet the 21st century, yet another revolution in communication is upon us, as profound as all the progress that has come before. By using our new communication tools to build better bridges between us, we will discover we all share the common bonds of hope and sorrow, dreams and joys.
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Mommy. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Dr. Juanita Knapp, Doctor of Clinical Psychology and Class Valedictorian. Congratulations, Dr. Knapp.
Can we see, Doctor?
Well, it's not exactly what any of us expected.
Is my baby brother okay, Doctor?
Surprise, Tommy, your baby sister is doing just fine. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Irie. You have two beautiful, healthy baby twins on the way.
When will they be here?
Well, let me take a look. I think you'll only have to wait another 3 more months. How'd you like to get bit by a set of these babies? Their cranial structure's almost perfect.
Si, incredible.
It's great, Eddie. It's more than we could ever hope for. Since the dawn of recorded time, communication has revolutionized our lives and changed our world. We now have the ability and the responsibility to build bigger bridges of acceptance and cooperation between us, to create a better world for ourselves and our children as we continue our amazing journey aboard Spaceship Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated in your time machine vehicle. We've had to make an unscheduled stop, but we'll continue our journey momentarily. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our time travels have been momentarily delayed. Please remain seated. Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated. We'll resume our journey shortly. Thank you. Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now. Thank you for traveling with us today on Spaceship Earth. Please gather your belongings and watch your step on the moving platform. The platform and your vehicle are moving at the same speed.